I guess I could offer you something, but...
But you could. Look at that, it's a hotel room.
Yeah. It's always the mini bar, but I guess it's a little early for that.
Well, Claire should be back soon. Really no reason for me to stay here in your little love nest.
Look, I don't want to stay in a room with you either, okay? But we're going to have to learn how. We don't have a choice.
Too late, John. Marcy's gone. And you're just catching up.
Just think how much further along I'd be if I had a federal agency at my beck and call. Or if I hadn't been thrown in jail.
Well, no one to bail you out. It's just you and me.
Not so fast.
Oh, come on, girls. I got tables to close, all right?
Noelle's taking over your tables. You're not doing anything but getting ready for your big day with Charlie.
Oh, come on. There's plenty of time.
Really? Have you not noticed that the shower at the Bond Suites just kind of drips like a leaky faucet? It takes at least half an hour to wash your hair.
Is anybody going to pick up these apps?
Yeah, Mo, I'm on it. Just, what? Just as soon as... Oh, come on, girls. I know you're trying to be helpful, but this is ridiculous. Go. See you later.
God, when it comes to dating, that woman is seriously out of practice.
Perfect day for a wedding. Threatening skies, an invigorating nip in the air.
You're sure about this, right? You really want to get married right here at Dreamland today?
He had to give me the deed to his place in Key West. And then the cars, the jewelry, the little bedsit on Park, and the house in Bridgehampton.
Mr. Buchanan has another son. It's David Vickers.
Positive.
Could you please get to the reading of Pa's will?
No, sir. Not I. This comes straight from Mr. Asa Buchanan himself. Nigel, do you have the disc there?
Yes, indeed I do.
Well, a big hello to all my family. I'm glad you could all make it. If you're watching this, because you're at my ranch in Texas. And I've cashed in my chips. No playing possum this time around. This time, it's the real deal. Now we're here to divvy up everything I've ever bled for. My family, each and every last one of them, is gonna get what's coming to them.
I just want my car and my cell phone.
Is that right?
Yep. Hey, Wendell, how's it going?
Chase all the way down here. I'd have brought your car over to the motel. I got held up.
I can see you got company. Everything all right? My car broke down, Lee. I was lucky to find an honest mechanic.
That car of yours is running real good now.
Great. Then you can get back on the road now.
Is there a problem here?
Actually, there is. This man is...
You, quiet. You get going.
I'm fine just where I am.
You want to make friends, Marty?
No.
Oh, okay then, bye.
Just wait, okay? Look, our kids are in love with each other. And if I am willing to put our history aside, well, I think you should be able to make a little bit of an effort. It's the least you can do for their sake.
Cole! Cole! Cole!
Before we get to the meaty stuff, let's start with a bunch of smaller items. Small but meaningful to me. First to Renee. I lost this baby in a poker game many years ago back in Nevada. It's the same time I lost my heart to you. It took me a lot of years, but I finally managed to track it down and get it back. Just like my heart. It's yours, Renee. Forever. And now to sweet Jessie. I learned to ride on a Mustang named Rumble. The end of that horse didn't do me in first time out. But I showed him his boss, and we became good pals. When he passed on, I had one of his shoes cast and hung over the stable door. It was my good luck charm. Till you came along, Jesse. It's my gift to you. Though it can't be as much a blessing to you as Lord knows as you've been to me. Kevin and Joey, you're up next. And then there's my lovely Natalie. Full of piss and vinegar, just like her grandpa. We're two of a kind, gal. Born with nothing, given nothing. But we built ourselves up because we knew we was something. And you, my little lady, are as much of Buchanan as I ever was. So, honey, I leave you this. To remind you who you are, where you came from, and where you are going. And to the lovely Sarah, I leave my record collection.
The remainder of the collection has been shipped to Landview along with the record player.
This music brought me hours of comfort, lifted my spirits, but not as much as you did, kiddo. And now on to my boys. At the same time, biggest triumph. The worst disappointment.
And after your wedding, we will add your success story to the Wall of Truth.
Ah, the Wall of Truth. It's right next to the Hall of Celebrity Narcissists.
Oh, your marriage will be a testament to Dreamland's record of healing.
Oh, we are healed.
Within an inch of our lives.
Such wit.
Oh, thanks, honey.
See you at the ceremony.
Now, wait a second. You're sure that you're empowered to marry people, right?
Oh, yes, this has to be legal.
Don't you worry about a thing. Oh.
Well, shall we walk down to the reflecting pool of self-involvement?
Well, not right now. We have a little problem.
Why isn't she back yet? Still getting ready, I guess.
What if Charlie shows up and she's not here? Although I guess that could be kind of cool, right? Being late for a first date.
It shows she's not desperate.
But what if it makes him think she's not interested? What if she isn't? What if she's getting cold feet?
Why are we so interested in Vicky's date?
Because we don't have lives, Noelle. I'm gonna go help her.
Oh, no, you're not. Oh, can your butt if you run out on me?
Yeah, but he never really means it. Besides, I think it's time for my break.
You just came on.
Did Mom make you assistant manager when I wasn't looking? Just watch my section, okay?
There's silver to roll and tables to bust, Marasco.
I'll only be 5 minutes, I swear. This is a mission of mercy.
Oh, you and your missions.
This one's for real, Mo. Vicky is getting ready for her big night out with Charlie, and she can't do it by herself. Oh, no. You can't go out like that.
Well, it's been such a whirlwind. Both of us unburdening ourselves on one another, and then you're convincing me to marry you and us planning the wedding, and it's natural that we forgot about this.
Oh, the prenup. You're right. I completely forgot about the prenup.
Now, if I only had a pen.
Well, look, I happen to have one right here for just such an emergency.
You are the perfect person, aren't you? I already signed it.
All right. Well, let's see. I sign it here, here,
Don't forget that last yellow tab.
and here. Is that it?
Done. Have any second thoughts?
Nary a one. Though I do feel a little awkward about taking 50% of your holdings should our marriage...
Don't say it! Our marriage will not fail.
Of course not.
And even if it did, it's only fair that you should get half of my money because I'm going to get half of your money.
If I had any, right? But you do get 100% of me. My heart, my soul, etc.
Oh, it's the etc. that I just can't hardly wait for. Oh, no, not before the ceremony. I might lose control of myself.
Fine. Sucker.
See you at the altar.
Sucker.
Bo and Clint, much of my life, you frustrated the hell out of me. Pains in the ass. Both of you. You went off on your own, defied me time and time again. It wasn't until two of you became fathers yourselves that I realized I was a problem. It was me. Clint, I saw how you loved and protected little Kevin and Joey. Even though you didn't know them a damn thing. You turned those boys into real fine Buchanans. And Bo, I saw how you made amends with Drew. The way I never learned. And became the kind of father to Matthew I didn't know how to be for you. All along it was my job, I thought, to make men out of you. No, it was you two who made me see what a man really is. Clint, I'll leave you my gold spurs. They always kept me 10 lengths ahead in any race. Yeah, maybe they'll do the same for you. And Bo, 125 years ago, your great-great-grandpa, Buck, kept the law as sheriff of Buchanan City. I'm going to give you the badge you wore. Now you're the best damn lawman there is. And finally, to Matthew, my Stetson, an old cowboy named Eugene Carey. He gave it to me in my first drive. It's been with me through thick and thin. Here's hoping you only have thick.
I'm sorry, but Asa Stetson isn't among his personal effects.
But my dad already gave me the hat right after he died. I guess they had the same idea.
Okay. Now, who's ready for the big ticket items?
don't you want to make your daughter and Cole's life a little easier?
I've done my bit for them.
Oh, and that would be?
I have not prevented them from seeing each other.
Yeah, well, my son is obviously still on edge around you. Star is not very comfortable around me, and they're so young and they have been through so much. The last thing they need to worry about is that their parents' issues are going to drive them
They're not going
apart.
to get my blessing, Marty. But as I said, I'm not going to prevent them from seeing each other. But that's the best you're going to get from me.
Well, gee, I guess that's a step in the right direction.
Well, according to Star, Cole makes her happy, and that's what I want for her, so. But I don't want to be friends with you.
Gee, darn. Yeah, I don't want to be friends with you either. But you're a good father. Better than the one you had.
No, I can't get that much worse than him.
He made you what you are, and I can see you struggling against that.
You know, this kid we're looking for. He's in the world because somebody did to me what I did to you. So, that's why I'm trying so hard to find him.
If you want to push, I have no problem bringing you back into custody.
You two know each other?
Well enough. And this time won't be some Mayberry jail with the Barney-style quick release.
I just came to pick up my car, Lee. Since when's that a federal offense?
He's threatening us.
Are you charging these people with something?
He said he would take away Wendell's towing license and send my brother to jail.
Is that how the Bureau's operating these days? You know, Lee, you keep playing these games, it'll be your career going up in smoke.
Beats getting innocent women murdered. Okie dokie. Let's go. Now, John, if you don't back off, I will ID you as an enemy combatant. Easy peasy. And there ain't no bail in Guantanamo.
Hey, you just gonna let McBain know?
Once we hook his car up with this.
I'm on it.
Now, if Trotsky in there gets anything from the Freemans, he leads us straight to his sister-in-law and the child. Take them all down.
Wow! You know, this is the nicest tracksuit a groom could ask for. Is there anything that Dreamland doesn't do?
We're a full-service facility. Dearly beloved, we are gathered here today to join this man and woman in the holiest of unions.
It's real good of you, Mr. McBain. Come to our aid with the FBI.
Thank you.
We just hope you ain't making trouble for yourself.
Well, I used to be one of those people. I know how to handle them.
I see. Coffee window.
You used to be one of those people?
Became a cop in Pennsylvania. Don't worry, I'm on leave right now.
Why should we be worried? We haven't done anything wrong.
Well, sometimes what's legal and what's right doesn't always add up. Especially when it involves a woman on the run trying to protect her son.
No idea what you're talking about, Mr. McBain.
Look, I just saved you the grilling of a federal agent. I think the least you can do is tell me the truth. Now, I know you've been helping a woman named Marcy McBain. You may know her as Penny Shaw. And now I'd like you to help me find her.
Wow, a new and improved Todd Manning. Anything else you want to surprise me with?
No, my kids have always come first. It's never changed.
Yeah, you accepting that my son makes Star happy. That's not a change.
Oh, I don't care. She says she's in love with him. That's fine. She'll get over it at some point.
And if she doesn't?
Just like you, I will do anything to keep my kids from suffering. Of course, you went to extremes, though, didn't you? Marrying Miles?
Yeah, looks like I'm right back where I started.
What do you mean?
Protecting my son from that sick, depraved son of a bitch.
Finally! What took you guys forever?
Chill, okay? I left school as soon as I got your text, and I had to cut physics, and Mr. Arenas is totally on my case anyway.
And then he had to sneak me out of school.
Okay, well, guys, I'm really sorry, but I'm kind of freaking out right now.
Why? What happened?
Cole never called me back last night, and he didn't show up at school today.
Well, maybe he cut school because he had to rewrite that paper after his computer crashed.
Yeah, Marco could be right. I mean, Cole's mom's with your mom and dad, isn't she? Maybe he just took the day off.
He wouldn't have done that without telling me. And I kept calling, and all I would get is voicemail. Jeez, where is he?
Okay, I say we hang out here and we see if he comes back.
No! Something might be wrong. We have to do something now.
Like what?
Break in.
Midnight Logic. Did you know he had this?
Yeah. But he likes country western mostly, and some rock and roll.
Next on my list is the ranch. After my oil fields, this is the first piece of land I ever bought. I built it from nothing. Added on to it as I added on to my holdings. So I leave this place to one person who can most appreciate it. A person who respects it the way I did, the way it deserves to be. I leave the ranch to a trusted and treasured member of this family, Chuck Wilson III.
I promise to love and consult and to have you again and again and again.
I promise to share all my life and resources, just like you'll share yours.
In sickness, mostly in health.
For richer and for richer.
As long as we both shall live.
A good long time, God willing.
Is there anyone here today that knows of any reason that these two should not be joined in wedlock?
Asa.
Dorian.
Nigel.
Dorian.
Carlo.
Dorian.
Well then, I give you Mr. and Mrs. David Vickers.
Should be Mrs. David Buchanan.
Did you say something, darling?
Oh, no. I was just puckering up.
You may kiss the bride.
I wish we could help you.
But the simple fact is, we have not seen this girl.
I know your brother Clarence sent a woman and a child here. You may know her by the name of Penny Shaw. But her real name is Marcy McBain, and she's my sister-in-law. She's been married to my brother for over 1.5 years. She's traveling with a little boy. She calls him Aaron, but his real name is Tommy. He's my nephew, and he's named after my father. What I'm trying to do is find Marcy before the government does, because all they see is a woman who kidnapped a child. But that's not what she is. If Lee Ramsey finds her first, she's going to go to jail, or worse. Please don't let that happen. Tell me what you know.
You saying that Miles is trying to get back at you?
I don't know for sure, okay? I probably shouldn't have even said anything.
You want me to take him out for you?
No, but thanks for the offer.
I don't know. The justice system just gave him a slap on the wrist. If he did something to you or threatened you, I think we ought to take him out. Because if he's going to come after you, he's going to come after my family.
Hey, come on, this is enough. Please.
Close your mouth and don't talk.
Come on, this is just a
wonderful date.
It's not just anything. Charlie is hot.
He could be the one.
Honey, I've had the one a few times over, okay?
Well, maybe this one is the last. Ever think about that?
What I'm thinking is I probably look like a clown with all this makeup you're putting on me.
You look gorgeous.
Sexy.
Don't do that.
Oh, you gotta show off what God gave you there.
Come on, I'm not looking for a one-night stand.
It's one button. One button is all about mystery. It says, hot stuff coming through, but don't get any ideas because I'm a class act. Now, 2 buttons, that would be different. That would say, I'm cheap, I'm easy, let's mosey on back to your big rig.
There are other ways to say sexy, you know. Besides, even one button might not be appropriate for where we're going.
You kidding? No place around Paris is fancy enough for no buttons.
I wish you two wouldn't get so caught up in this, honest. It's a simple date. I barely know Charlie, you know.
Did someone forget to tell Charlie this is a simple date?
Did you have any idea?
None. I swear, I'm surprised y'all are.
If I may.
Yes, please, play the rest of it. Oh, I didn't mean literally, of course. But Chuck's grandpa was like family to me. The best, most loyal friend I ever had. Young Chuck, every bit the man and friend that his grandfather was.
No. This is Buchanan land. Should stay in the family.
Well, you heard Grandpa, and obviously this is what he wants.
Well, Natalie's right. We're here to honor Ace's wishes, and it would be a disservice to his memory to deny him what he wanted. Chuck, this was Asa Buchanan's ranch, and he wanted you to have it.
Well, I hope you all know that you will always be welcome here.
Now, the ranch is where I got my start. But I made my home in Lambview. My house was bigger than every other house there. And that's what I liked about it. And I'm leaving it to a very important woman in my life. Smart. Doesn't take any bull off anybody. A real feisty redhead. Nora Hannon, mother of my grandson. I'd be mighty pleased for you and Matthew to make that place your own.
So, my sweet, was our wedding everything you hoped it would be?
Oh, all that and more. But when the music's over and the dancing stops...
Hey, why so wistful? We haven't even cut the cake yet.
I was just thinking about our future. What's down the road for us?
Well, that's the beauty of unlimited wealth. We can go wherever the wind blows us, so long as it's 5-star rated.
You do make me laugh.
It's all up to you, baby.
Oh, it is, isn't it? There's only one place in the whole world that I would like to be right now.
Fiji, New Zealand, Tahiti.
Lambview. PA.
Oh my God! Mom, this means we never have to move.
Asa, you old devil, I can't believe you did this.
You heard him, Miss Hannon. That's the way Mr. Buchanan wanted it.
Pack your bags, Bakes.
Renee, this isn't right. I don't know what to say.
Let Asa do the talking, sweetheart.
May I?
Please. It really gives me peace of mind to know that Nora and Matthew will continue to liven that place up for my lovely Renee, who, by the way, isn't going anywhere. She's going to stay there, too, as will Nigel. I'm providing a permanent salary for you, Nigel. I hope you all enjoy my home.
I'm sorry. This isn't right. I mean, this house, It belongs to Clint. It belongs to you, Renee.
No, you're not hearing what Ace is saying. He didn't want me to be alone, and in the end, he provided for all of us. It was Ace's way of doing a little social engineering.
But it's not right. I mean, to have his two biggest assets in his portfolio go out of the family to friends.
Laura, we're going to have to go along with Asa on this one, all right? He's always been full of surprises, and knowing him, there's more to come.
Look, it wasn't anything that big.
What happened?
It was Halloween night, and this person in this death costume just, I don't know, it was kind of creepy. I think he was intentionally trying to scare me.
You think it was Miles?
I don't know. Just, whoever was behind the mask, I got the feeling that they knew me.
And did you talk to Miles about it?
Yeah, I did, and he denied it.
Surprise, surprise.
Look, I don't even know why I said anything to you. I shouldn't have opened my mouth. I should have just left it alone.
Okay, no problem. Are we done?
Yes, you can go now.
Just waiting for Blair to get back. Are you going to be okay here by yourself?
I think I'll be fine, but thanks.
Where'd you learn to do that?
Watching TV.
Seriously?
No, actually, I... Guys, look! I found Cole's phone. This is the reason why he came here last night. He was looking for it.
Oh, check the call history.
Right. Missed. All of them are from me. Why? If he did go anyplace, why would he leave without his phone? I'm gonna go check over. Well, if he forgot it last night, maybe... Guys! Look what I found!
So, I see the gang's all here.
Yeah, my entourage.
Oh, for you.
That's so nice. Thank you. They're really lovely. Thank you.
You look real nice, Charlie. Sure do.
Those are mighty nice boots you got there. Wouldn't mind a pair myself.
What? Just write down your size and I'll get you a pair.
Well, that's mighty kind of you. I'm size 10.
You, ready to go?
Yeah. These'll die if I take them. Hang on. Gigi, would you mind putting these in water?
Sure thing. Hot stuff.
Shall we?
Thank you.
Just one more thing. Before we get to the business of my finances, a special bequest to my son. The one I didn't know I had until it was too late.
Now, I like Landview as much as the next guy, you know. Friendly people, nice restaurants, a couple of good shoe stores, but I was thinking more along the lines of Mykonos or Ibiza. What do you say? We go pick out a winter home in Cape Town.
We can do all that. But Landview's on the way to those places. I just want to stop by just for a little bit.
On the way? Did they move the state of Pennsylvania? And how long were you thinking about stopping over anyway?
Oh, really? I just have a little bit of unfinished business. Hey, you know what? I think you'll be able to help me with this business. Hubby?
Guys, this is it. This is the mask from Halloween.
Start. No one was out there.
It's the power guy. No, I was right, okay? There was someone out there all along, and he was wearing this mask. And now it's in his apartment, and Cole is gone. Do you think someone grabbed him? I'm calling the police. Oh,
Wait.
God.
No. We broke into this apartment, remember? So before we invite the cops over, I say we make sure we've covered all our bases.
What are you talking about? What bases? What else is there to do?
Well, have you tried calling Cole's mom yet?
No, I didn't. You're right. I should have thought of that. Well, do it now. Use Cole's phone. Her number will probably be in there. And with any luck, Dr. Sable can know exactly what's going on.
we did know something, and we told you, what guarantee would we have that that girl would come out of this okay?
I promised my brother that I'd bring that boy home and protect his wife, and that's what I'm going to do. If you help me.
If you're such a good friend to Penny, Marcy, how come when she saw you last night she ran in here?
I think she was running from the guy that I was with, or maybe she's just afraid that anyone knows who she is. But understand this, I am not her enemy.
She might just be on her way to Paris, Texas. That's all we know.
Thank you, that's all I need.
The look on Charlie's face, did you see it when she unbuttoned her button?
He was blushing, I swear.
I did too when he moved all close to her and gave her the once over.
You girls gonna stand there and gossiping all day? Get out there and wait on them customers.
Yes, Mo. Hey there, any seat you want, hon.
Okay. What do you think, huh? Yeah. Feels pretty safe to me, too.